So it's day 93. I just had to pull my sorry ass out of bed. I finished work and was I don't know what's wrong with me today. And it's the 28th. I'm normally super hyped today because it's my day. But I'm I can't even talk, absolutely shattered. Like I finished work at 3:30. What did I do? Done a little bit watched a little bit on the iPad, and then I was like, I'm just gonna sit on the bed for a bit. And normally I just stay sat here, or I'll sit where I'll move the chair when I'm working because my desk is a bit lower so it's a bit more comfortable for typing and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit on my bed for a minute, and I literally just sat there and I just closed my eyes, and I was just watching something on YouTube, and I was just listening to it, and I was like, I'm just going to switch my light off and just lay here and hope that at some point I doze off. And that was, it's 6:30 now. I've just been laid there with my eyes closed listening to YouTube. Like every time the program finishes, just opening one eye, just finding a new program and just laying there with my eyes closed. So I don't know why I'm so tired today. Absolutely shattered. I can't even say it's the clock's going back because it's still only 7:30. So it's definitely not that. But anyway, let's get this over and done with. Still no update on your mum. Nope, still no update. Right. I've already seen the post I want to use today. I saw this first thing and I was just like, oh yes, I am using that. And it basically says the hardest part is always taking the first step, and you've already done it. Now take a moment to reconnect with your why. Why did you start this journey? What's your goal? Every one of us has the power to achieve what we want. It won't happen overnight, but if you give up, it will never happen. Stay focused. You've got this. I do feel like there are times when I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I ever forget why, because I've got my vision board, and every morning I wake up and the first thing I see is my bus and stuff like that. And obviously, why did I start this journey? I know why I started that, to document how much you can grow as a human being with, if you know, putting in effort every day to be conscious of making sure you learn something every day, being happy about something, being grateful for something, you know, continuously focusing on the good stuff in your life rather than the negative. So I know why I've done that. Everyone has the power to achieve what we want. I truly believe that. But it won't happen overnight. If you give up, but if you give up, it will never happen. That's definitely something where on days when I feel like I've needed to take rest, like today, I'm so tired and I'm like, oh my God, I should be working on my friend's key rings, and I should be doing this, and I should be doing that. And it's like, you know, it's those days are not giving up. Those days are just recognizing that something else within me has to take priority. My self-care has to take priority, because I could sit and do all the key rings, but they wouldn't be up to a level of standard of kind of quality that I would want them to, because I am so tired. So, and I know I'd probably rush in to get them done. So yeah, so what I've done is I have looked at a few places that when I go on holiday in March I can visit, and visit a few places, have a look at a few things, just to retrack and make sure that journey that I'm making in March is going to be really putting me in a place where I can kind of like leap forward with my goals, and kind of make sure that I'm, you know, getting some real connections to kind of take that next step of, you know, like I said, I'm not saying if, I'm saying when I pass my test in December, it's going to be then real hardcore, head down, saving. March over to America, have a look at all there's 3 places that I want to visit. and look at the facilities that they've got there, like look at some of the buses they've got. So I'm going to make sure I try and get that done on my trip. I'm also looking at maybe trying to fly to Seattle when I'm there. So yeah, we'll see. I've got lots of things in my mind, but obviously I have to just at the moment take each day as it comes. So my learning today is just in line with that post is I think I do need to just pause every now and again and reconnect with why I'm doing this. This isn't just something that I want to achieve. This isn't just, I want to get a bus. This is my life. My dream is to live on a bus and travel and just sit on endless highways, across countries, visiting places and making memories that will be irreplaceable. And that's what I need to remember as the goal. All the little steps like buying the bus, doing it up, all those are fun, but that's not the purpose. That's not the goal. The goal is to live a nomadic lifestyle on the road, visiting places, and that feeling you get when you go traveling, when you go to an airport and you're at the airport and you get on a plane and you go somewhere where you've never been before, that is your comfort. That is, visiting somewhere you've never been is when you feel most happy. The joy and happiness that achieving this is going to bring into your life is undescribable in words. And I only hope that I do it justice, and make sure that I really immerse myself in the memories when the time comes. So yeah, my learning is it won't happen overnight. And so on the nights that it doesn't happen, it's not that you've given up, it's just that you are refocusing. Stay focused on the goal. You got this. I'm happy that Monday's over. Not gonna lie, it's been a pretty weird day. Like I said, with just some more stuff going on at work. Do you know, work used to be such a safe and happy place for me, and now it is just a means to make money. And it's such a shame because I've been at that job, taking out the year that I've worked there for nearly 10 years. Like the year that I went traveling. So yeah, it was April 2015 that I got started there. Took a year out to go traveling and stuff. So 9 years. And I went back to the job after I left because it was such a good company to work for. And now it's just a me. Like, I've seen some friends that work there have gone through so much shit, and that's not the company that I started working for. Like, it genuinely isn't. It's grown now to a point where the whole ethos that made working at this company such a proud experience. Like, I was so proud to say that I work for this company. I wouldn't say it's an embarrassment to say that I work for them now, because unless you're on the inside, you're probably not going to know, and they still like to keep their reputation. But you speak to anyone in the company or anyone that's recently left, and they don't speak about it like they used to. And I never thought the day would come where I ever refer to it as just a job. But that's what it is now. Days like today just leave me signing off at the end of the day, go and closing my laptop and just going, I don't care what stuff I'm leaving behind. Like, when I have a day off or something, the only thing I worry about is leaving work for my colleagues. But in regards to kind of the work that I do, thankfully, touch wood, I have a good work ethos, and I will give work my everything. I'm not someone to kind of slack or do a shit job just because I don't like the company I'm working for. I will still give it my best because that's a reflection on me, not the company. But in regards to pushing myself a little bit extra or going over and above what's expected of me, nah, I'm done. Those days are done now. The changes that have come into effect recently have made me realise that there's just no point. It's just a job, which is, like I said, is sad. So yeah, happy that Monday's over. My gratitude today is for what am I grateful for? I am gonna say I am grateful that I'm grateful that I have people at work. Like someone had something happen to them at work today, and they instantly jumped on a message and said, "Can I speak to you?" And they wanted to just speak to me, and I'm so grateful that I have people that want to turn to me and talk to me when they're struggling or when they need help or when they need to vent or anything like that. Like, I'm grateful that I have worked on myself to be a person that people want to turn to and that people want, you know, to talk to when they need someone to talk to. So I'm grateful for that side of things. That's it. I'm gonna get off. I am pretty shattered, like I said, so I'm gonna get this uploaded and then just try and get an early night, I think. What is wrong with me? Jeez, it's literally 6:45. I'm so tired. Really, really weird dreams though, all night, waking up, sleep, waking up, sleep, waking up, sleep. So I think that's maybe played a part in it. I don't feel like I've fully rested for the evening. So maybe that's it. But yeah, anyway, Stacey, I love you. I'm proud of you. You are doing the best you can. Each day that you recognize something, you need to make sure that you are maintaining your focus on that. I know you talked about this in one of the journals way back at the beginning, was that you didn't want to get lost with, you know, saying, because you do this every day, you don't want to get lost in kind of being overrun with all these things that you want to do. And I think the one thing that you need to do at the moment is to just refocus. And I think this month it's going to happen. I think because your driving lessons are going to start next week, and then they're going to literally, as soon as they start, that's going to run you right up to your test. And then your test is going to be in December, and then hopefully that will allow you to do what you need to do at the end of December and in New Year. But yeah, anyway, just stay on track, stay focused. I know it's difficult, I know it's tough. Just enjoy this week, enjoy not having anything to do. You've got your tattoo on Thursday, you've got the garage on Saturday, you're going out just to get all your life admin done on Sunday. But other than that, you don't have any plans. So just for now, keep all your weekends free. You've got no plans through November at the moment. Just keep them free and just try and make sure that you are keeping yourself ready and available and maintaining your self-care and your mental health and your physical health and your well-being. You haven't been to the gym for a while. You stopped going when you had the dizzy spells. You went back for a day, and then you wouldn't say it was another funny turn, but you definitely didn't feel great after coming back. So maybe from the beginning of next week, just give yourself this week, because obviously you're going to have a big session on Thursday. you maybe just start going back and doing small things next week, especially with the darker night. Like, it is pitch black now with the darker nights coming in. And like when you finished at 3:30 today, it was almost, it was the same as if it was 9:30 on a normal night in summer. So you can feel your mood coming down, you can feel your energy levels coming down. Refocus, do something for you every day, and yeah, just keep going. One every day, one small baby step. Just get yourself back, get into the routine again, and yeah, I'm proud of you. But for now, that's it. Get it uploaded, get in your jammies, get back into bed, just settle down, just put stuff on YouTube like you had, and just chill out for the rest of the evening. Like, I think maybe if you can get a really good night, like even if you crash early, if you wake up early. What is wrong with me? Jeez. Yes, get out of here. I love you. Stay cookie.